Today, we will emphasize this one again, because 80% of all verbs fall into this group. It's rare that we'll encounter a passive voice, gamma wachok. Therefore, the vikarana pachai is used frequently. It's rare to see a passive voice, gamma wachok. In some stories, on some pages, you won't even find a pawa wachok. Hetukatu wachok appears occasionally, and hetukamma wachok is seen very rarely. So these two wachoks are rarely encountered, almost never used. Now, what I want to emphasize is the group of pad. For puwatitoa, there is a formula to memorize. Pu pad, followed by a and e pachai. Ruta pad, followed by a and e pachai. Tiwa pad, followed by ya pachai. This is what's called a kana group of pad. The tad are classified into kanas based on the pachai they take. Being classified as a tad, a group, or a kana depends on the vikarana pachai. Therefore, the vikarana pachai is the pachai that makes the ta different. This vikarana pachai is the pachai that differentiates the tad, and it's called the vikarana pachai. And when this vikarana pachai is followed by a pratsabot vipat, it immediately becomes a katu wachok. Adding a pratsabot vipat makes it a active voice, katu wachok, immediately. Today, I want to present the method of word formation from the advanced Bali scriptures. I won't show the formulas. I will explain how the vipat indicates the wachok. For example, pu tad. Let's take pu tad first. Add di, the Vartamana vipat. Pu tad, followed by di, the Vartamana vipat. We haven't added the pachai yet. We are told to add di, the Vartamana vipat, according to the formula Vartamana pachupanne, which I won't go into detail about since it's a grammatical rule. Regarding akhayat, I'll tell you this first. If anyone can memorize the gachayana formulas, all 200 of them, when you look at an akhayat, you'll instantly recognize it. You can separate the tad, vipat, and pachai immediately. If you can memorize the formulas and know how to use them, you'll be able to analyze it in a very fun way. Next, the second line, pu tad, di Vartamana, indicates the tense. It is called the present tense. The vipat, the tense, indicates the present tense. The vipat, the tense, the bot. Pu tad plus di. Di is pratsabot. Pratsabot. You see? Vipat, this is the only di vipat. Di vipat. Vipat, tense, bot, vachana. Di is ekavachana. Di is ekavachana. Ekavachana. You see? Just this di indicates the vipat, tense, bot, vachana. Next, what is di? Di is patoma burut. Di is patoma burut. Just this one vipat di indicates present tense. Paratsabut, ekavachana, patom burut. And importantly, paratsabut is gatu wachok, active voice. Right. Paratsabut is gatu wachok. According to the principles of advanced Pali scriptures, the vipat, that is paratsabut, will perform the important duty of specifying the gatta, which is called gatu wachok. Therefore, for wachok, the vipat is the indicator. The vipat, you see, is the indicator of wachok, not the pachai. Paratsabut added in gattu is called gattu wajok, active voice. Moving on, it is necessary to add a pachai, because if a pachai is not added, it cannot be successfully formed. Must add the apachai. According to the scripture's principles, it states that puwatito a. Here, I would like for us, if you have time, to memorize the gachaya knot formulas, and come learn the gachaya knot formulas together. It will be, oh wow, very fun and clear. Puwatito a. The question is, can we add other pachai? The answer is no. Why? Because the category of pu-tat and so on, the root categories with pu-tat, wa-tat and so on, require the addition of the a-pachai. See here? They require the addition of the a-pachai. Why add the a-pachai? Because it is used in gattu wajok, active voice. In the Patarupa Siddhi scripture, it is specified that gattari, here I can remember it perfectly, gattari vihitesu vipatti pachayesu. If anyone has studied some Pali before, they will know this immediately. Right, because all the vipat pachai that are classified as gattu are located behind. Here, this one, because the vipat pachai is gattu, located behind, this one right here, it is therefore necessary to add the apachai in order to successfully form it. If the apachai is not added, it cannot be successfully formed. Therefore, the pachai is only the element that makes it successful. It is not the indicator of the wajok. The pachai is only the element that makes it successful. The vipat is the indicator of the wajok. As soon as the apachai is added by the power of the apachai, it has the power to put u into o. Here, it can therefore put u into o. If the apachai is not added, it cannot put. See here, by the power of this apachai, it has the power to put u into o. Continuing further, because there is a vowel located behind, transform o into a wa. Here, because there is a vowel located behind, which is this one, a is a vowel, so transform this o into a wa. Right, so transform o into a wa, and then add d. See here? Because there is a vowel located behind, here, so transform the o at po into a wa. Once finished, what vowel does wa have? Wa has the a vowel, so separate it out. See, separating it out is just like how I have guided you to separate it before. Add the apachai, add the di, we delete the front vowel, which is this one. See? Delete the front vowel. The wa consonant is then brought over to join this vowel. The complete form becomes pawatti. This is not a citation of the sutta. If I were to cite the Bali Gajjayana, oh, wow, it would be very fun. Therefore, the subject of akhayat verbs, especially in the Laksut Bali Sanam Luang, is presented only briefly. It shows the vipat and the composition of some tat, not even 100 tat. Bacha plus a plus di. la pa plus pa plus ti. The complete form is pachati, lapati. They present it briefly, and they write it in a simplified way for us to understand easily. For example, la pa plus a plus ti. This is very easy to understand, which is a good thing. I have said before that those who have studied the Laksut Bali Sanam Lung will understand it easily. When they come to study higher Pali, it will be easy to understand. It's a good foundation. Pa plus a. The a vowel comes to be at pa. The complete form is lapati. This is the implication, according to the composition of vipat. Therefore, you should know what I am explaining now. Vipat is the indicator of the wajok, su, tat. Add anti vipat. This single anti vipat indicates what? Gan, bot, wachana, burut, and wajok. This single anti indicates present gan, indicates paratsabot, indicates plural wachama, indicates first burut. When it is paratsabot, it will be used as a gattu wachok immediately. Therefore, when it is a gattu wachok, su, tat, when it is a gattu wachok, you have caught the point up to here, right, everyone? When it is a gattu wachok, you must add the suffix of the tat group, which is nu, na, una suffixes. Here. When it is a gattu wachok, you must add the vikrana suffix to make the word complete. Do you understand that, oh, this is the vikrana suffix? It is added to make the gattu wachok complete. But if it is another wachok, it will not add this group of suffixes. It will add the suffix of that wachok. If you still don't understand, let's look further. Let's look at more examples. Let's look further. Puta tat. Puta tat, in the sense of knowing. Add the vipat. Let's use the vipat. It is present tense, easy to see. The vipat. This single vipat indicates what? Gan. It is present gan. Indicates gan. Vipat, gan. Next, it indicates what? Di is paratsabot. Di is a paratsabot. Vipat, gan, bot. Di is singular wachana. Vipat, gan, bot. Wachana, burut. Di is first burut. When it is paratsabot, the function of paratsabot must be gattu wachok. Here, the function of paratsabot must be gattu wachok. When it's a gattu wachok, active voice, we must add a suffix that is a vikarana suffix. Putta plus what? Plus di. Therefore, our task is to see which group the putta root belongs to. I ask, which group does the putta root belong to, and which suffix is added? Please answer. I will repeat the question. Everyone, please type your answers if you can, stating which root group it is, and which suffix is added that makes it a gattu, active. Putta root means to know, composed with the. What is the? Vatamana, present tense. The is vatamana. Is this true or not? Vatamana, the anti, si, ta, ni, ma, that we recite. What tense is it? Present tense. What is it? Paratsabot. Active voice. What is it? Singular. What name do we call the nama yoka? Subject. Nama yoka is Patoma Burut. This is the important part. When it's a paratsabot, the function of the paratsabot is to indicate the gatu wajok, active voice. When it's a gatu wajok, the putta root must have a vikarana suffix added. We then look for the vikarana suffix immediately. Therefore, I ask, what is the vikarana suffix for the putta root? I'll wait and see if anyone answers. Has anyone answered? Please answer. The answer for this question on this page has come in. Please answer. To which suffix is the putta root added? Therefore, another good study guide is the Tata Watta Sankaha text. Open the root dictionary. Taru Sankaha or Tata Watta Sankaha. Tata Watta Sankaha states that the putta root is in the Tiwa Tas, Tiva root group. Therefore, when it is in the Tiwa Tas group, the ya suffix must be added. So we must write putta plus ya plus di. Here it is. It comes out like this. And then the completed form is puchati, which means nose. It becomes puchati. See? Therefore, the ya suffix must be added. Next, I will create a knowledge assessment box for all of you to assess yourselves regarding these roots and verbs. Take the ya root. The ya root, the white water. Note, the speaker might have meant ya tas. The ya root, adding di. Wattamana, present tense, adding di. Wattamana. What tense is di? Present tense. We must be able to write and describe it like this. Present tense. Suffix. Tense. Voice. What voice is di? It's a paratsabot, active voice. Suffix. Tense. Voice. What number is di? It's singular. Suffix. Tense. Voice. Number. Person. What person is di? The first person. Suffix. Tense. Voice. Number. Person. Root. The root is the ya root. Right here, because it adds the paratsabot suffix. One of the functions of the paratsabot suffix is Gaddari paratsabatan, active voice. I'll quote the formula. Gaddari paratsabatan. It means paratsabot is placed in gattu, wacho. Here it is. From this single di, it is the indicator of gam, bot, wachana, and burut. Because the power of this paratsabot is what tells us that paratsabot must be gattu, wacho. Therefore, the ya tas must take the bajjai, specific to its tas group. It's not specific to the wajok. Right, not specific to the wajok. This di already indicates that paratsabot is a gattu, wajok. Therefore, the bajjai that is added here must be the bajjai specific to its tas group. What bajjai is it? Come on, send in your answers. So, our job is to go and find out which task group the ya tats belongs to. Right, which task group it belongs to. Come on, send your answers in. Which task group the ya tats belong to? We have to open the tas dictionary. Send in your answers. It belongs to the ki tas group, which takes the na patjai. So the ya pa must take the na patjai, because it is in the ki tas group. These two right here are important. Right. Important. Right. The ya tat belongs to the ki tas group. Therefore, in the Kajayana Sut, the formula is set as kiyatito na. Here, if you can memorize the formula, you'll get it. Kiyatito na means that after the tas group, starting with ki tas, the na patjai is added. After that, the ya tat is transformed into cha. The na patjai is brought down. The ti of Vattamana is brought down, completely forming cha nati. Transform ya into cha, using the formula yasa cha chamna, right here. There will be formulas. Oh, wow, it's fun. Learning Gajayana is fun. I don't think it's hard to learn, but we just need to understand the basics of Bali Sanam Luang like this first. Right, like this first. All right, moving on. Still don't understand? Keep watching. Right, keep watching. Just keep watching. The gara ta meaning to do. I mean, if you watch it over and over and over, it's just the same old thing. You watch it and realize, wow, so it's like this. That's all. But if you watch it once, do it once, and understand it immediately, that's a genius. But if we watch it over and over, oh, it's still... There's nothing to it. It's Bali. All right? Got a tat. Add the di wipat. Simply put, to construct a giriya, it must have a tat, and then immediately combine it with a wipat. Understood? Don't add the patjai just yet. You must have a tat, and immediately run to find a wipat, to see whether it will be used as past, present, or future. Because a giriya is tied to the past, present, and future. Therefore, we will form it in the present, and then run to look for ti, anti, si, ta, mi, ma, te, ante, se, wa, he, e, ma, he. Here, run and look for this one. Now, once you find ti, what does this single ti tell you? It indicates the present tense. We just write down that ti must be the present tense. When translating, it must be translated as you, yom, or cha. Any one of these. This is the present tense. Next, what kind of but is ti? It's a paratsa but. Wipat, tense, but, wachana. What kind of wachana? Ekawachana. Next, what kind of burut? It's patom burut. See, this single wipat can tell you so many things. Here, just this single ti. Wipat, tense, bot, wachana, burut. Next, the most important function of an akayad wipat is the but, because this very but is the indicator of pawa, gamma, and gatta. This but is what tells us gat tri paratsa patang. The formula states it right away. Gat tri paratsa patang. Paratsa but is applied in gattu, applied in gatta. Here, do you see? Once it is applied in gatta, the karatat must then take a vikaranat patjai. Therefore, it must take a vikaranat patjai. Right here is where we have to find the tat category, to see which category it belongs to. So, it belongs to the Thanatitat category. Therefore, it takes the all Pachai. Therefore, the category of Tat, the group of Tat, is the most important thing that determines the Vikarana Pachai. Up to this point, everyone understands, right? You understand, right? Once you understand, let's summarize this chart. Right, let's summarize this chart. Here, do you see? What I am explaining is this point. That a tat, when combined with a vipat, right? When combined with a vipat, and the vipat is a paratsabot. A vipat that is a paratsabot will indicate the gatu vajok. The paratsabot will be the indicator of the vajok. Once it indicates the vajok, it will run to find the tat group. Here, this one, it immediately runs to find this tat group. The question is, can you apply the ya pachai with the i'akum in front of ya? It would then become a kamma vajok of that other group. It's not related, do you see? Look at the arrow chart. Look at the arrow chart to see where the arrows connect. Therefore, what I am explaining is this point. Right, understood? Right, you understand? Right? If you don't understand, I will review it again. Review it again. Review it. Repeating it over and over. And then, oh, it's just this. There's really nothing to it. This Akhayad. Everyone, don't be afraid once it is named Akhayad. All right?